Heya everyone, it's Duke. We're back with another Ecuagenera order. This one came from their US location, and we have about 6 plants in here. And I'm just gonna go through and open them. This time I'll probably fast forward because a lot of people do like to see the process of everything being unwrapped. So now that I'm done with the intro, I'll go ahead and start unboxing. You can see the process. Big ones. Oh no, wait. Ah. All right, so what we have here today are 4 Philodendron and 2 Anthurium. So the first Philodendron is the Angustialatum. I don't know. I will insert it either below or in the video somewhere. I'm not always the best at pronouncing things. And then we have the subhastatum philodendron, 2 of those as well. And the Anthurium urbanii. I never heard of that one, so of course as soon as I saw it, I had to grab one. So now we're gonna go into the fast forwarding through cutting through all of these. Wish me luck. took about 8 minutes to unwrap, not fast forwarded, just so you guys know about how long it takes me to unwrap these. I don't think that a lot of people include that in their videos. It's not really a big deal. I don't mind taking a little extra time to make sure I don't rip any leaves. As you saw in one part, I was being a little bit careless and I did end up ripping one of them. And before we get started, I do want to say that Ecuagenera, the plants normally do arrive pretty well, at least for me, without a lot of yellowing leaves. Sometimes you'll see some around the tips and stuff like that. I mean, they're getting stressed out. They're in a box with no sunlight or anything or air for a few days, but my package was actually delayed for an extra 3 days. And that's why I feel like there was some of this yellowing on the leaves. But without further ado, here is the Anthurium urbanii. The leaves are really great and textured. Again, you can see where I accidentally ripped it, so just be very careful when you are cutting open your packages, because when they send big plants, they're sometimes up at the top of the fold. But I like this one a lot due to its texture. I'm gonna have her going a little bit closer so you can really see that. They're really nice. And here's the other one. You can see the new leaves have that really shiny, almost waxy look to them. I love that. This reminds me of a Philodendron tenue, and I am beyond satisfied with these because Anthuriums aren't always the best shippers, and these are actually the only ones that didn't have yellow leaves or any yellow tint, which I think is kind of funny. But here they are. Here's the two of them for comparison. Multiple leaves. I always have a great experience with Equa in that sense. So I'm very excited about that. Our next one is the struggle bus word. They normally have the labels on them. This one they do not. So again, I'll have to add that name down in there because I can't say it very well. But it looks a lot like the Deflexium or the Subhastatum, but these leaves are massive. I cannot stress how much or how big these are and how excited I am about this. And then with it being lost in the mail, I'm gonna have her zoom in right here and show you that some of the roots actually started growing onto the paper. So that's wonderful, letting you know that the roots do have active growth points, and that they can actually be propped right away if you wanted to do that. I typically let my plants adjust at least for a month before I do anything with them. Some people do less, some people do more, but I actually keep them in their stock pots for a minimum of a month, if not more. And what I do is I let them dry out completely before I even water them or anything like that. And here is the other one. Now, I don't know if this is gonna pick up on camera or not, but there are some yellow spots here. And I've seen where lots of people have been having issues with a fungal or bacterial kind of problem with their plants from Ecuagenera. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and just treat all these. I always treat all of my plants right away. Normally I use an insecticidal soap, but this one I'm gonna use a diluted neem oil because it has a fungicide in it as well. And I'm not an expert in that field, and I'm still learning about those kind of issues. So again, I'm just gonna use something that says it's listed for that and see how it's treated. But I'll do updates on those as well. And this one's the one I'm most excited about. This is the Philodendron subhastatum. The first one I got from them was only 3 leaves, and it was kind of dainty, if you want to know the truth. But I figured I'd give them another chance after seeing a few other people's orders of this. And wow, oh wow, I am not disappointed by any means. You do see quite a bit of yellowing here, and you saw me cut a leaf off immediately from this one. It was just way too far gone. And when you get an order from them, I've learned if you just go ahead and chop off any of the yellow or browning leaves, it tends to recover a lot faster. But as you can see here, the reason why these are so attractive is if you look at the back of these, that deep maroon burgundy color is just absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. So that's all 6 of the plants here. Ended up shipping really well. especially seeing how they were in the mail for about a week. And I only lost one leaf here. I'm gonna lose this leaf too within a couple of days. And then these over here actually look really great. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Make sure that you hit that notification bell down there so that you're notified when we do upload more videos. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well if you'd like to keep up with the updates of the plants that come in. I'm gonna start uploading those as well. And for any future videos so that you just know when they're coming through. So I appreciate your time coming and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.